Hey everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. I hope everybody's doing okay. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thanks so much. I really appreciate the support. It really helps out the channel. So on the menu today is ham. I have here about a 4-pound classic dinner ham. A friend of mine and restaurant owner gave me some of his custom rub and also some barbecue sauce. So I'm going to do a barbecued ham. I'm going to get this in the smoke for about 3 hours or so. And then once it's got the right amount of bark on it, I'm going to go ahead and glaze it with some of the barbecue sauce and let that set up probably for about a half hour. Get it inside and we'll see what we get. So stay tuned and we'll get this ham prepped up. Okay, let's get started with the paste I'm going to use for this. I have in here about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and then I have 2 pretty good sized tablespoons of G-Max custom barbecue rub. We're just going to kind of mix-a-roo, technical term, get that into a paste. Like so. GT, can it be that easy? Yes, it's just that easy. Now let's get our ham over here. Just going to get this paste on here. It doesn't really matter where it goes at first, because we're going to spread it around just like this. So this is going to fill in all of these nooks and crannies, and I am going to be putting a glaze on this at the end, so it doesn't have to be super thick. Oops, sorry. But something like that. And I always like to get a little bit on this part too. No sense in wasting it. And spread that on. You don't want too much of a paste on here, because part of the whole process of smoking it is so the smoke can kind of penetrate down into the meat. So that's really about all there is to it. We've got a nice coating on there, some nice seasoning. I'll get this in smoke for about 3 hours. Then I'm going to glaze it. Then I'm going to let the glaze set for about 30 more minutes, and we'll bring it inside and see what we get. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm getting ready to light this thing up. I'm going to go ahead and put the ham in the traditional offset smoker here, and I'll probably throw on some sausage or something in there since I got the fire lit. So here's the setup I'm going to use today. I've got some lump charcoal here in the center with some fire starters in it. I've got a couple of splits of cherry, a couple of pieces of kindling, and then some leftover splits of cherry from the last cook. Okay, I've got this running about 317 degrees right now. I want to let it get a little hot. I'm going to lose some heat with the lid open. I'm going to go ahead and get the ham on here. We're going to let the smoke roll for about 3 hours. I'm going to get some glaze on it, and then we'll let that set up for about 30 minutes, and we'll see what we get. Stay tuned. Okay, smoke's been rolling now for about 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing glazed up here. Bark's looking good, nice and set. The smell is amazing. I'm going to get a light coat of glaze on here, and then we're going to let it set for about 30 minutes, and we'll get her inside and see what we get. Okay, so there we have it. Goodness gracious. This thing looks beautiful. It was in the smoke for 3 hours, and then I glazed it, put it back in for about another 30 minutes. So it's a basic ham. It was already safe. It was already pre-cooked, but I'm gonna go ahead and slice into this guy. Oh man, that looks good. Take a little slice-a-roo here. And if anybody's interested, the final internal temp was 150 degrees, which was perfect. So there you go. We have our ham. Excuse my fingers, which are clean, by the way. Just washed them. Look at that. That's some barbecue. So I do want to say thanks again to my friend Greg, the chef, that gave me the rub, gave me the barbecue sauce. Delicious. I couldn't be happier with the flavor. And camera girl, get back. And anyway, it's ham. You know, it's nothing special, but it really is made special with the smoke. The smoke flavor came through. Wow, that cherry wood, it's delicious. So huge success. Thanks so much for watching. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you next time.